Hello. This 20-minute practice is perfect for all levels. It moves at a slower pace. It is gentle. Great way to get into your hips, whether they are sore from a workout or tight in general. Everyone will enjoy. Thank you for your presence. Namaste. Welcome. Thank you for being here. My name is Alex. Subscribe and we'll start your daily yoga practice today. This is a 20-minute flow that will help open up your hips. No props required. Let's begin standing at the top of your mat. Bring the feet together. Stand tall. Bring your awareness to the present moment, to the breath. Arrive. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Look up, reach up. Exhale, soft knees, forward fold. Round up to standing, palms together. Inhale, arms overhead. Bring the palms to touch this time. Reach up again. Lift out, forward fold, soft knees. Bend the knees and sit all the way down. Bring the soles of the feet together, knees apart. Hold the outside edges of the feet. Roll the shoulders back and down. And we're going to move forward with a flat back. Round and lean back. And then build the spine back up from the bottom up. And go through again. Reverse the direction. So go back, round, forward, round, and then pull your chest through. Sit up, flat spine. Good job. Sit up, cross your feet at the ankles. Tabletop. One cat-cow. Inhale to arch. Exhale, round. Neutral. Bring the big toes together, knees apart. Sit back in a child's pose. Let's actually widen the knees a little bit more and walk your hands forward. Forehead down. Press up, tabletop. Tuck the toes and press back into a downward facing dog. Lower your knees back to the mat. Untuck the toes, one cat-cow. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Neutral. Child's pose, knees wide. Relax forward. Tabletop. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Walk to the top of the mat. Separate your feet about hip width, soften the knees, and let the upper body relax over the legs. Head and neck are heavy. Bring the feet together and round up to standing. Palms together. Inhale, arms overhead. Hold the left wrist with the right hand. Pull up and bump the hips to the left. Breathe. Not that much to the left. We're lengthening up and over. Release and switch. Hold the right wrist with the left hand. Pull up. You're using some arm strength, and then the hips go to the right just a couple inches. Breathe. Come back to center. Palms together. Index fingers out. Press a button on the ceiling. 3 breaths. Lift out. Bring your palms to touch at heart center. Turn to face the long edge of the mat. Step your feet wide. Toes pointing forward, hands to hips, forward fold over separate legs. Lift up about halfway. We're going to bend into the left knee. Keep the right foot flat. You're going to feel the right inner thighs. Switch sides. Keep the feet flat. Try to keep the spine long. You don't have to go very far to feel this. Come back to center. Walk toward the left foot. Set up a lunge facing the back of the mat. Tall on the toes of the right foot. Left knee over the ankle. Let's walk carefully toward the right leg. Gentle hip openers, a little bit at a time. It all adds up. Relax your expression. And back to center. Hands to hips for balance. Stand up. Heels in, toes out. One hand on top of each leg. Bend the knees. Squat down. Dip the right shoulder forward as you press the right inner thigh away, left shoulder blade back. Switch. Come back to center, stand up, and step your feet together at the top of the mat. Inhale, arms overhead, 4 breaths. Lengthen out of the waist. Forward fold. Lift up just about halfway. We're going to step our feet apart, mat width, heels in, toes out. Sit down in a squat. Bring the palms to touch. If the heels are down, you'll lean forward a little bit. Just take your time. Otherwise, use the elbows to keep the legs apart. Let the tailbone drop forward and down. Try not to roll in onto the arches of your feet. Fold forward, bring the feet together. Halfway lift, long flat back. Exhale, release. Inhale, halfway lift. And from here, hands down, step back to a plank and actually just right back to a downward facing dog. Lift onto the toes, tuck the chin, ripple through to an upward facing dog. Leave the toes tucked, knees down. And press back to a downward dog. Upward facing dog. This time, untuck the toes and dip onto the left hip, look over the right shoulder for the right back corner of your mat. And switch. Come back to center, tops of the feet press down, open up the front of the body. And exhale back, child's pose with the knees nice and wide. Soften down. Sit up, bring your feet out and around in front of you, and lie down on your back. Hug the right knee into your chest. Interlace your fingers on top of the knee. If the box grip is available, hold opposite elbows and feel a pressure on the hip flexor. Extend the right leg down, feel the pressure release in the right leg. And switch. Release. Hug both knees in. One hand on each knee, or hold opposite elbows. Release, bring the soles of the feet together, the knees are apart. If the back arched, that's okay. Just try to scoop the tailbone a little bit to balance out. Option to cactus the arms or open them wide to open up through the chest. Bring your legs together and cross the right ankle over the left knee. You should be able to draw a full circle with the right foot. We're going to lift the legs, reach for the back of the left calf Use your right elbow to keep the knee opening out, away from you. Light flexion of the feet. Release. Extend your legs all the way. And then reset. Cross the left ankle over the right thigh. Knee opens out. Lift the legs. You don't have to lift the legs, by the way. That might be too much. Release. Hug both knees in. Happy baby. Soles of the feet face the ceiling. Hold the outside edges of the feet. Elbows go inside of the knees. Press the feet into your hands. Draw your knees in. And rock up to a seated position or roll to one side. To make that happen, sit up tall. Left foot in, right foot out. Left arm reaches up and over. Side body stretch. You'll feel this in the right leg as well. Release. Lean on the left hand, left knee, right foot for a baby wild thing. Sit down and switch the legs out. Right foot in, left foot extends. Right arm up and over. Sit up. Baby wild thing. And sit down. Bring the left foot in, sit up tall. Bring your palms to touch. Reach your arms overhead. Inhale. Twist to the right. Float the hands down. Stay lengthening through the spine. Release through center. Exhale, twist to the left. And back to center. Arms overhead, reach up, lift up. Long exhale. Lower the hands down. Gratitude for your presence, your practice. I am so grateful for your presence. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Until next time, namaste.